everybody, welcome back to another small business vlog with me, Jazzy from Jazzy Snazzy Designs. It's good to have you back. If you're new, hello, hi, how are you? Good to see you. This week I decided that I wanted to show you guys how I make my stickers. Now I've sort of shown this process in the past, but really wanted to go into depth about how I make them and the programs I use and what paper I use and things like that, just to let you guys know in case you were wondering and you wanted to make your own. So yeah, that's what we're doing this week. I'm also going to do a drawing that I've been wanting to do for a while, that I'm hoping will become an art print. So hopefully later on in the week I'll be able to show you how I make my art prints as well, and hopefully also how I make holographic ones, because I have some holographic laminate on the way, and if it comes in time then I will be adding that to the video, so we shall see. But yes, first of all, let me show you how I make my stickers. This is an iPad Air, and obviously this is one of the newer Apple Pencils. I'm not sure if they've got different generations or if they just upgrade them. I have no clue what they're called. It's just an Apple Pencil. And the software that I use to actually make all of my art is Procreate. It's a one-time payment, so not a subscription. You just pay once and then you've got the app, and it's really easy to use. There's lots of different tutorials on YouTube of how to use it, but it's fairly easy to figure out and, you know, sort of experiment with, so I highly recommend. And the paper I'll be using today is the glossy white sticker paper by Evergreen Goods. I will link it down below because you can get it on Amazon. It's pretty good quality, I'd say, and it cuts really well on the machine, so I recommend it as well. I'm sorry if the video looks a bit wonky. It's because my phone grip is in the way of the stand, so it won't go all the way over, so the video is going to be a little bit wonky today. The machine I use to cut all of my stickers with is the Silhouette Cameo 4. It is a good machine, but I do find that the program often sort of doesn't work. If you input something, it doesn't really come out the way you wanted it to. You often have to calibrate it as well, which is a bit annoying. So it is good, but sometimes I think you get that with every sort of cutting machine though. I don't think you'll find one that's, you know, completely amazing, will do everything you want straight away. And the printer I'll be using is the Canon Pixma MG7550. It's very good. I think the colour on it is quite vibrant, so I do really enjoy using it, and it's lasted quite a while because I've had it for a few years now and it's still working really well, so I highly recommend that as well.
So the first thing I'll do is import all of my art to my computer from my iPad, and then I will open up Silhouette Studios and import all of the stickers into there as well. Normally my stickers are about 3 to 4 centimeters, so I'm just making it a bit smaller and doubling them up so I can put more on the page as well. So that I don't waste any space as well, I have little packaging stickers on the page as well. And now it's time to print out the stickers. Once it's all been printed, it goes into the Silhouette machine and I load it up and it starts to cut out the stickers. And this is where it all started to go a bit wrong. As you can hear, it's a very noisy machine, as you can probably see as well. Yes, things go wrong all the time. I accidentally cut out his eyes in 2 of the stickers, which isn't great, but I still had a few left over afterwards, so it was fine. Now comes the best part, which is peeling them off. And here is our eyeless victim, unfortunately.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I was trying to do an easy peel layer, but for some reason it didn't work on this setting. But most of the stickers still turned out quite well, so I'm happy.
So after that whole process, I finally have some stickers. Woohoo! We did have a few casualties by accident because for some reason the software decided to cut the eyes out, so I had to fix that. I was trying to do an outside like peel layer so that it was an easy peel sticker, but I just seem to not be able to get how that works. I can't get it to work, so unfortunately they're just normal stickers, but I think they came out really good. Hang on, if I can. He's a bit shiny, so that's why. But it says, I'm a silly little artist, because I am, and I thought other people might be, so that's why I made them. But yeah, I'm really happy with how they turned out, and yeah, it's really just that simple.
I was actually able later to go in again and create a easy peel layer, so I was very happy about that because I really wanted to try and do it. Now is the start of my drawing process for the art print I wanted to make. I had this idea in my mind for a while of Simon the panda being out in space and him sort of being a bit of an explorer. And I knew I wanted it to be very vibrant and colourful as well, because that's my whole sort of thing. I really love pinks and purples and blues, so I really wanted to add those in as well. I'm very happy with the colour palette I used during this whole process because I think it came out so lovely. I was going to originally have it quite dark in the background, but it's not really my sort of style having darker colours. So overall I decided to use the pinks and purples again that I love. And now we start the line art process, which isn't my favourite in the world. I think I prefer the colouring in part because I'm literally just a child and I just love colouring in. So line art is a little bit boring sometimes, but it does sort of bring the whole picture together. I was also originally going to have 4 different planets, but it sort of made the whole thing feel a bit too cluttered having 2 extra ones. So I ended up just drawing this little one and a replica of Earth, I guess, as well. I knew in my head as well that I always wanted it to be a holographic art print because obviously it's in space, so all of the stars and things like that. So it was always in my mind and my plan to sort of have it as a holographic print. When I first created the character of Simon, I wasn't even sure I could draw a panda, and I don't really make it very easy with the lines that I use. He's not the easiest of characters to draw, but the more I draw him, the easier it gets. I think he's quite a unique character, and the way I draw him has definitely got better over the past few years. I mean, all of my characters, I think, definitely look better than how they started, but that's always how it goes. That's always the process. And I'm so happy with how far my art's come since I started in 2020. I always sort of wanted to be a bit more of a professional artist and draw like proper human characters when I first started out, but I found a love in little animal characters who were just adorable and very simplistic and very, minimalistic, and I really fell in love with that, so that's why I started doing it, really. Now I'm just adding the final touches, like making his helmet look shiny and things like that.
And here is the end result. I'm so happy with how it came out. It's a bit shiny obviously because of the iPad, But yeah, I think it looks really cute and I really like the sort of sketchy lines on it and stuff. So yeah, I'm so happy with it. And hopefully later on in the week I can turn it into a holographic art print as well, and I'll show you guys how I do that, so we'll see. Okay, so it is now Thursday and ta-da! My holographic laminate has arrived in the post. I thought it was a bit bigger than this, but I think I just put in the wrong like size, but that's fine, it will still fit on here. So yes, so today we are going to be making holographic art prints. This is my first time doing this. I have made some holographic stickers before, but I've never made holographic art prints. Whoa, shaky camera. So this will be a first for me, because obviously I've never done it before, and I'm quite excited to see how it turns out. The art piece I'll be using is the one I showed you guys the other day. So yeah, let's get into it. The holographic laminate I'll be using is by Turnip Truffles on Etsy, and it's they're like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like stars and it's cute. The paper I'll be using for the art prints is the archival matte single-sided photographic inkjet paper by Marut, I want to say. I could be pronouncing that wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is. So let's get on with it.
So to actually lay out my art prints, I literally just use Word. It's probably not very professional of me, but they still come out really well, and the quality is still very good, especially if you put it on the highest printing setting. And now I'm just setting it up to be printed out. As I said before, I have never made holographic art prints before, so I was just sort of basing it off what I'd learnt from trying to make holographic stickers, but I still managed to make mistakes, and here is the first one. I learnt that if you sort of go from the corner and don't line it up properly, it will not work. It will go wonky, and I also think there's a bubble that got left as well, so as you can see, I'm not happy at all. But you learn from your mistakes, and I did certainly learn from my mistakes with the second one, because it came out much, much better than the first.
Okay, so first attempt, this one, I don't know what I was doing. I just went on a mad one and went, yeah, let's go from the corner, that'll work. And I also cut it wonky. But the second time came out much better, as you can see. Yeah, I don't know, I was just on a mad one, apparently, for this first one. Went a bit bonkers. But the second one's okay, so we can use that. Maybe I'll just sell this as like a whoopsie daisy art print, I think, maybe. Just so we don't, you know, waste the holographic laminate, because I don't really want to waste that. So yeah, let's carry on.
And now I'm just repeating the same process for the next two art prints as well, making sure I don't make any of the other mistakes I did before, and just trying to make them as neat as possible.
Okay, so second attempt at this after the first one. They've both come out okay. I think the actual page with the holographic on it was a bit wonky, but that doesn't matter. So some of it's a bit like lopsided. That could just be me though. I think it was probably me, you know, because I'm literally just so stupid. But it doesn't matter, because I can just cut these bits off and they should still be a good size, so it's fine. But yeah, I think they're really cute. I'm going to cut them out now, so yeah, stay tuned. So after a little bit of experimentation with the holographic laminate, they are done. Oh, very shiny. So as you can see, it has worked. Obviously we had one casualty, but I'm sure I can do something with it. I'm sure I'll find a way to use it, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's a bit difficult because at the moment, hello, you can see the camera, but yeah, it really does shine quite well in the light. I'll try and get a video of it so that you can see a bit better. But yeah, and that's all for this week. Thank you very much for watching. If you could leave a comment down below and let me know if there's anything you'd like to see next time, and as always, give it a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!